My name is Mrs. Adibisi Adelabu. I'm the General Manager, Lagos State Parking Authority. That's a very good question because a lot of people have asked us about that. So on-street parking is when you park on approved government roads that are wide enough to take on-street parking as well as vehicular movement, or if for some reasons we assess it and we decide that you can park on one side of the street. Fundamentally, it's just being given permission to park on certain roads across the state. In order to tackle traffic management, parking management is an integral part. And because we've examined different cities around the world, Nairobi, Dubai, Paris, London, New Mexico, we've realized that parking management is really important to that. The number one factor of successful traffic management across mega cities is parking management. And until we start to look at us in terms of Lagos and our population and how best to structure parking management, we will always have problems with traffic. Across the globe, parking management, an effective parking management system is critical to addressing parking issues and traffic issues. So it means Lagosians will have to plan their journeys better. Think of parking as a pre-thought as opposed to an afterthought. Where am I going? Is there parking space there? How much do I need to pay? What are the options if I don't want to take my car? Do I need to carpool? Do I need to get lag ride or Bolt or Uber? Can I take the train? And in exchange for that, Lagos State government is also providing a lot of infrastructure to support that movement. So that's why parking enforcement or on-street parking enforcement is really important. We've been on this for a while now. We've been talking about it for a while now. And we believe that this is time to start making the necessary actions or taking the necessary actions to start addressing parking management. Oh, absolutely. I know people always talk about, oh, it's revenue, it's revenue, it's revenue. And I must say that typically around the world, parking revenue is assured. So for us here at the Parking Authority, it's not first about revenue, it's about social change. It's about the impact we make. So we want to make sure our roads are safe. We want to make sure our drivers are considerate of other people, because that 2 minutes you will use to stop and park and say hi to somebody or pop into the supermarket, you've caused 5-10 minutes of gridlock, So it's about ease of movement, ease of doing business. It's about our productivity time. How much longer or how much shorter are we willing to spend on the roads? And ultimately, it's about the growth of Lagos. Our population is growing every day. So many people come into Lagos. Lagos is the dream city of Nigeria, and we need to start addressing this to prepare for the Lagos of the future. So I would say definitely the time is now, and the benefits will far outweigh whatever inconveniences Lagosians will feel they have to go through for a better Lagos eventually. Okay, so most people that apply for parking spaces, which is off-street parking, that's the space between the setback, so that's the space between your perimeter fence and the road, have what we call an annual parking permit. They will show you this when you park there so their customers can park. So most businesses already have that. For those that don't, we encourage them to come and get it because it's part of the enforcement drive we will be enforcing. And I know a lot of people run to social media to tell a lot of untruths, and we're hoping that we won't have a repeat of that this year. So if you don't have a parking permit, we ask you to please get in touch with us and get your parking permit. For the enforcement or for on-street, you will soon see operators across metropolitan Lagos. They will be well identified with their uniforms, with their ID cards. And I always say, ask questions. You are allowed to meet officers of the law, not just LASPA, but anybody, LASPA, VIO, and ask questions and identify them. Of course, there'll be people who want to take advantage of the system. We've had that in the past before, fake uniforms, fake permits, but we always call them out. And I think it is your duty as a Lagosian to report these things to us and let us know so that, of course, the law can take effect.